and I'm very excited to find my controller. There we go. Hold up, I gotta post H in chat. So yeah, we just cleared Pokemon Tower, we got the Poke Flutes. Time-wise, it's gonna be a little bit awkward because I do have to work today and tomorrow. So, the plan... the plan basically is to, like, do a little bit of grinding today. I think, like, get ourselves to outside Silph, and then the stream tomorrow, should be able to go until we beat the game, assuming, of course, we don't, like, lose this run. So the first things first is, I remember that we did not go north of here and fight these trainers, because you're supposed to, when you leave Rock Tunnel and you go down to Lavender Town, you're not supposed to leave Lavender Town until you fight the rival. So if you end up not fighting these trainers here, well, they're still here, so you gotta fight them. Well, you don't gotta fight them, but they're experience. I used to, like, go and heal and come back up here. I didn't realize you're, like, technically not supposed to do that. But yeah, it should be a nice day of Pokemon grinding. So we'll do 2 gyms today as well, which means we also get to see 2 more TMs, which is going to be cool. Hopefully either Erica or Koga have something for us. We've been seeing a lot of dead TMs, so I am kind of hopeful. And again, for anyone who might have missed it, we do know that Giovanni is going to give us a learnable Waterfall TM. So it is kind of late, but it does mean for the Elite Four, we are going to have a nice upgrade to Water Gun. We're basically going to double it. Still alive? Oh yeah, Ben, it's going great. I'm pretty happy with how this Tentacruel is doing. We did know that this thing has Seismic Toss, which is going to be annoying. Definitely hope that we don't miss Blizzards in the Elite Four. I guess the kind of nice thing about the way this game works, since you can't add Pokemon to boss trainers, the Elite Four all have 5 Pokemon instead of 6. And then, the champion, of course, has 6 too. But that doesn't mean there's 4 less Pokemon. So, 4 less chances for us to get screwed over, I guess. I know that, Snorlax is kind of a big problem. Its final moveset won't be a problem. The problem is that it's high special and Thunderbolt right now. And I think, because we're weak to, Psychic. Well, I guess we haven't seen anything use Earthquake on us. But it is the highest, like, special, move that's super effective against us in this gen. But it has it right now at, like, 30-something, like 30, and it loses all 4 of its moves. Then Arcanine is kind of a problem, because it lives Water Gun, but I think if we see it in Elite Four, it shouldn't survive Waterfall, I don't think. So that kind of takes care of that problem. Mewtwo and Mew both appear to be tanky as well, which kind of sucks. Hey, Michael. The Tentacruel is still going. I do have to work today, though, so, I do have to, like, split this last bit into 2 streams, which kind of sucks. So, we are going to have to, the plan for, like, this stream is to go until we're outside Silph, and then tomorrow we'll go until I actually beat the game, or die, or if we die at some point. But we're not gonna die, this is a, Kaizo winning Tentacruel right here. Chansey and Seed has good special defense, I think. And, like, decent HP. But yeah, no, Mew is really tanky. Mew and Mewtwo I did not one-shot when we were, like, about even levels. And both of them have more BSD than Tentacruel. So, fingers crossed that we either don't ever see them again, or we don't see them, until... Or I guess we see them, like, on random trainers here where we have, like, 30 levels on them. Oh, wait, did I not get the Poke Flute from, this dude? Oh, you know what, maybe I didn't have any room for it. I guess for now I can put, like, elixirs and stuff into the PC. Because I don't really need those until, like, we're in a gym or a dungeon. Yeah, the heals are looking pretty nice, too. I guess same for, like, my X's as well. Like, I don't see myself... If I have to use them on, like... If I were to have to use them on these random trainers, then, like, that's on me. Seed can die, sadly. I'll say sadistic, hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's always, it's one of the things that's amusing to me in, Ironmon, is when Pokemon are just, like, the opposite of what they are in vanilla. So, like, you know, Frail, Chansey, or Shuckle having, like, no defenses but a whole bunch of attack. Machamp being a special attacker, Alakazam being a physical attacker, you know, stuff like that. Stuff like that's definitely amusing. So we don't have Surf yet. That's just a TM, but it will be information. Alright, gamers, if you want to guess what the Snorlax is going to be, if you guess it right, I will gift you a sub. Or if you're subbed, I will gift one out to the community. So it could be literally any Pokemon from Gen 1. I did not check there's a guy on the SS Ann who tells you that, like, oh, I saw this Pokemon, and, like, in vanilla it's Snorlax, but also in a randomizer, it does tell you what the actual Pokemon is, and I did not check that person. So it'll be a surprise to all of us. Hey, Eevee. If you want to guess what this Snorlax is, if anyone guesses right, I get the sub, or I will, gift a sub to the community if I already sub. I'll give you all, like, another minute. I'll also do the same for, the other one as well. I'm pretty sure that both Snorlaxes can be, like, different Pokemon. Clefairy, Clefable, and Raichu. A nice Gen 1 Mimikyu? Hell yeah. Let's go. Oh, it doesn't do the cry like in Gen 3. It is a pincer. Nobody wins. Everyone go home. So I can get my map here to see what items we got. Flareon's another one that's kind of a problem. It is... Yeah, it's really annoying, actually, because it has, Ice Punch. I guess, when did we last see it with Ice Punch? At level 33. Okay, so at least if you see it in the Elite Four, it's not going to have Ice Punch. It can freeze us, and the only way that we can heal freeze right now is via a full restore. Which, of course, is not ideal. Hypno. Martha is good special. Roar. Nice. So a kind of cool thing about stuff like Whirlwind and Roar is like in Gen 1 it doesn't work in trainer fights. So for like all intents and purposes it's like a Pokemon using Splash. Yeah, how's everyone doing? I had to work a 10-hour shift yesterday, so I'm kind of tired, and I have to work today and tomorrow. I'm off Wednesday, though, and I'm looking forward to sitting down and relaxing. Finally. My store's been understaffed for a while, which is unfortunate. This means extra work. Alright, I wanted to check, can we get any, we have 3 badges, right? So 1, 2, 3... so Victory Road has, or like the road to Victory Road has 3 hidden items in Gen 1. And we don't get our first until after we beat Koga. I know in like Gen 3 it's like after Surge I think you get one. It's like next to that statue on the left hand side. Yeah, that doesn't exist in Gen 1. Yo, I'm off on your birthday? Let's fucking go. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. We haven't seen Wheezing yet in this seed. Oh, we got a tank here, gamers. Surviving at half. Yeah, this thing has a lot of special. We definitely don't want to be asleep and get hit by that Dream Eater. There's nothing in there. Polyrath. I believe last time we saw you... We saw it like a lot lower level when it had Amnesia. And I was like, I want to have that. The way this gen... I'm so happy we're seeing so many Laprases, and it's good experience, and we one-shot them. Definitely preferable over seeing Arcanines. 2 of them! 2 of them, chat. This is a very Lapras-heavy seed. I mean, to be fair, what, like, Gen 1 has, like, what was it, like, 50 fully evolved Pokemon or something, I want to say? The Slasher may live this. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah, luckily we're faster. Because in this level, it's not tied to your level in Gen 1. I don't think it is anyway. But it is tied to your speed. So you definitely have to be faster. Luckily, the Tentacruel has good speed. Also, let's just go ahead and do a little bit of healing. I'm gonna play it safe. Plus, who doesn't like an excuse to go back to Lavender Town and listen to the music, am I right? And then, item-wise, I would love to see some PP ups. We got one on Thunderbolts. Maybe getting some on, like, Blizzard would be cool. Maybe even saving some for a Waterfall as well. And, like, we do have PP healing items. Blizzard's a nice move and all. It is unfortunate it is only 5 PP. That'll be my main worry, is having to spend turns, opening, like, throwing out an elixir for that, and then getting hit by something nasty. Yeah, so, like, for the purposes of Ironmon and what we can see, yeah, so, like, Ditto would count, Scyther counts, Pinsir counts, the legendaries counts. Every evolution. So, like, on trainers, like, specifically we're thinking Elite 4, right? So, like, we're not gonna see Ammonite, we're not gonna see Kabuto. There won't be Pidgeotos, there won't be Ivysaurs, etc. Rapidash is new. Okay, cool. If it went down to that, maybe it always goes down to... Is this like a fire trainer? What's up? So it should go down to Waterfall if you see it. Okay, good. No freeze. $70 to $80. That sounds about right. The Dragon Knights. It barely survives Thunderbolts, so Blizzards are, like, always going to kill it. No, level up. Love to see it. But yeah, the other thing, too, for dealing with, like, lack of blizzards is if we find a grass move, or, sorry, like a fire move. Alright, another max Ether. I'll take that happily. Because then, instead of having to rely on Blizzard for grass types, we can use Flamethrower, or Fire Punch if we get that. Ideally one of those two. I would be, about Fire Blast. And I don't know what I would do about Ember. I would have to think about it, I think. Another hidden item on like the other side of the path we were just on. Nice crits. Vapo, always been going down to the Thunderbolts. Rapid dash. This one's a bit higher level than the last one we saw. Whatever it is, HP goes down pretty quickly, though. Hey, WW. Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate it. I do need to work today, unfortunately, so this stream is going to be broken up into two, assuming it's still going. But my plan is to take this until we're ready to do Silphco, and then I'll pick it back up tomorrow. Oh yeah, so past this guy is the next item. Yeah, so this guy with the Thunderbolts. So it is a part of like his original moveset, which means past level 56 he won't have Thunderbolt anymore. Which mainly means I'm afraid to see it in gyms and Elite. Well, like, I guess we'll be one-shotting it. I guess maybe Snorlax isn't really a threat anymore. Get up and slam, and welcome to the jam. I would like to not see Flareons, though. They scare me with the Ice Punch. I don't even think they'll live in, even if we have Waterfall, I think they might still survive when we're closer in level. Super Potion, that's another nice big heal. Well, not big, but it's like an actual useful one. It's kind of big for us because our HP is low. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny. I'm kind of more interested in seeing status heals. We've managed to hold on to, like, I don't think we've used, like, a single healing item, actually. I mean, did we? I don't think we did. If we did, it was, like, a small one. Like, we've not used, like, a Hyper Potion, a Max Potion, or anything like that. No big fellas. Like how the bike just looks like weirdly small in Gen 1. Machamp. Warping experience. Ooh, Raichu's new. We're gonna give that a Blizzard then. Edge, cool. Ninetales, new too. It's about the same BST as Tentacruel in this gen, I believe. Alright, dead to Water Gun. Maybe it always goes down to Waterfall in the future. Oh, you got Thunder. Not good. Okay. Well, we inadvertently learned that. Good thing I missed. I mean, we have high special, and we have a lot of levels on it. If it was a crit, maybe that could have been a problem. The bikers are all gamers. A thing I find kind of interesting about Gen 1 is, like, in future, like, when I was doing Gen 3, when I had Fly, I liked to scout Pokemon a little bit when I could. But because of Gen 1 Freeze, and I guess also Gen 1 Sleep too, like, it doesn't feel like it's worth it. I feel like you just always go for the kill. Plus, I mean, I don't have a setup move, and we have, like, 4 chances to get one anyway. That's kind of like the main reason why I'd want to know anyway. Alright, go past you. There's a guy here. I like the Thunderbolts. It feels crispy. 65. I gained 4 speed there, too. I think at this point it goes down to Twin Needle at this level difference. We need, like, a big level difference on Victory Bell for it to go down. Another Lapras. Always been one-shotting these. Gengar. I can't remember the last time we saw a Ditto. Now I'm just, like, thinking of it. I mean, not that I mind. Maybe, like, the Elite Four has all the Dittos in his seed. Keep them way over there, where it'd be scary to see a stronger Pokemon. The Booze. I think someone told me Try Attack. Yeah, for some reason in Gen 1 it doesn't have a status attached to it. I thought that was weird, because I thought that was like the whole point of Try Attack. Well, I guess like in this gen it's like that triangle. Maybe starting in like Gen 2 they're like, oh, we should make it like 5 elements or something. Alright, let's head to Celadon and head down the... what's it called? Cycling road bit. Also, we can do another What Will the Snorlax Be? If you want to get your guesses in, or guess the same Pokemon. It could be any Pokemon from Gen 1. I'm like about 90%, because I know in Fire Red, Leaf Green, they're both different. I would imagine Pokemon Red, they can both be random as well. And if you guess correctly, I'll gift you a sub. If you're already subbed, I'll gift one to the channel. Take a look at what Cycling Row looks like in this gen. See a couple of trainers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a nice 5 hidden items. Well, I believe it can't be a oh wait, no, it can be a legendary. Yeah, because it's static Pokemon. Legendaries aren't in the wild, but they can still be static Pokemon. So that's nice. Cycling Road has 5 hidden items on it. Oh man, Future City doesn't have the hidden item behind the guy's house like it does in Gen 3. And then the entire ocean has nothing in it. Yeah, no items on the ocean. I mean, I think it's just like 2 items in Gen 3 anyway, so not that big of a deal. Kinda sucks though. It's like the give and take with Gen 1. There's a smaller item pool, so your items are likely to be more good, but also there's fewer checks. Yeah, 4 super potions. Alright, let's go. It's got Sandshrew and Moltres. It's a Pikachu. Pikachu in my Pokemon Yellow? Unbelievable. Well, Michael was close, if you guessed Raichu again. Yeah, close but no cigar there. It's not found any rare candies either. Just like a random thing to note too. But we still have some overworld. I mean, considering our item bag, we still have like overworld checks, the mansion, Silphco, the Safari Zone. How much of Venomoth survived by? Oh, crit. Raichu, and we gave it to Blizzard. If we see Raichu in Elite 4, we'll probably throw the waterfall on it. Scyther? Scyther, the Sly Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! Look at that giant grin Electrode has. Some of the Gen 1 sprites are like really good, in my humble opinion. I think the thing that I like about them is a lot of them make the Pokemon feel more monstrous, you know? Like, I don't want to say that they get cuter, necessarily, as the gens go on, but there's a certain kind of, like, oh, this is, you know, like, like a wild animal that'd be kind of scary to see going on in, like, Gen 1. I said this before, one of my favorites is Vileplume. It just looks like particularly evil in this Gen 1 sprite. I think partially because its body, instead of being purple, it's kind of like pitch black. So it's got kind of like a creepy face to it. I'm just gonna Blizzard this fella. Level 50. Yeah, so everyone else on his route has weaker Pokemon. Yeah, you're right. Alright, so you're the last biker up here. Gamer with the Magneton. I didn't note anything. I probably used Water Gun on it, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, Magneton's got fairly low BSC in Gen 1. See, Ninetales. Yeah, you're going down to Water Gun. I'm kind of sad. This tracker doesn't keep track of how many times you see a Pokemon. I feel like we've definitely... We have to have seen Lapras like 15 times at this point, though. Ooh, survived that. We're kind of not too surprised by that. I do know this thing has like a lot of defense. Yeah, just be safe. We're gonna go back and heal. I should squid myself now? Celine, you toxic chatter? Can't believe you're a moderator here. I should maybe get rid of you for someone else. Toxic like a poison type. That does mean that you are weak to bug in this generation. Gonna poke you with a little twin needle. Also means that we're weak to bug, but also our defense is like really good. Yeah, so Gen 1 and Gen 3 have the breaks, and like Gen 4 doesn't. The slasher. Where's this item? 3 from the right. Dire hit! Let's go! That's actually not hype at all. In Gen 1, it makes it less likely for you to crit. Found like 3 of those so far, I think. Got a Moth of the Venoviarity here. Seated. It's not as bad in this gen because either it goes away when a Pokemon faints, or like if the next Pokemon dies. See, like Leech Seed doesn't proc here. Okay, just if the Pokemon dies. What are you doing, Magneton? Oh no, it's got water gun. Okay, I'll mark Magneton as like neutral special. What does this dude have? 3 Pokemon? Boris is Arcanine. Arcanine's scary. Yeah, so we're gonna be very happy when we have Waterfall for Arcanine. Yeah, definitely a Mon I do not want to see in the upcoming gyms. Fingers mightily crossed for that. We are set if we get paralyzed, though. We got 3 paralyzed heals. It's always like it makes you get off the bike when you enter that building. Streamer wants to fight. Hey, Y27. Level 67. I'm doing pretty good. Electabuzz actually has Twin Needle. Interesting. It had Leech Life and now it's got Twin Needle. This will be the champion? We have a good solution to a lot of Pokemon. So, and we have, like, good heals, too. Mostly we're looking for good luck with what Pokemon we see in the gyms and dungeons, and we should be good. But yeah, I'm good. I'm a little bit tired. I did have to work 10 hours yesterday. Kind of sleepy. I have to work today and tomorrow, too. Looking forward to my day off on Wednesday. Exeggutor also has Seismic Toss, so I'm kind of worried about it as well. Leaf Stone? Whoa. That's huge. And there's no more items down the center way here. But yeah, I will be happy if this ends up winning. It will be a great excuse for getting a Tentacruel plush to add to the wall back there. Another Eggy. Oh no, it's got Spike Cannon and Seismic Toss now. Bro, twice in a row? Come on. Okay. It's not cool. At least we have a lot of levels on this guy here. You know, a little risky here. Come on, crit. Okay, die. Good. Okay. Yeah, as much as I love how good our defense is, I wouldn't mind some stats being taken away from that and put into the HP. For purposes like that. And also the couple Pokemon that we know have a Seismic Toss. I don't think we've seen Nightshade yet. But like, Exeggutor always having it. And now I know it has Thunder Wave, so missing a Blizzard on Exeggutor can be pretty scary. Honestly, that's why, frankly, if we got, like, Ice Beam, I'd probably put it over Blizzard. Even though Blizzard has better accuracy in this gen, the consistency of Ice Beam would just be more comforting to have. And now we got an item over here. X accuracy. If we, So the thing is, if we use that, like, on the champion, that boosts everything else because of how the badge boosts work. And it would give us perfect accuracy as well for Blizzard, which is nice. So that's actually kind of a cool find to get. Angelo? Escape rope? And there's no item down at the bottom like there is in Fire Red Leaf Green. Tentacruel, it's us. Last we saw it did go down the Thunderbolt, though. And we also gave ourselves good experience. We probably outstat Porygon, I think. And Cloyster. Exclamation mark, Cloyster in chat. I mean it, we got a Cloyster command. One of the two Pokemon we have.
Cloyster.
For all your Cloyster needs. Nah, Cloister and Arbok, I have both of those cries as commands. And Electabuzz as well. Probably, like, whenever I get bored, I might add, like, random Pokemon cries if there's, like, good ones from, like, the anime or something. So we got a couple more, we got 3 more trainers, and there's another hidden item here. Gamer with the Rhydon. We haven't seen too many of these yet. We would like to see more Rhydons, though. Onyx, too. Onyx and gyms would be pretty hype. Stuff that we can just easily one-shot. We defeated Gamer. So this guy's got a beefy little almost star here. Beefy has in level 50. Seems to always be going down. Hyper Potion, let's go. Huge. What was that? We got 2 hypers and a max potion. And I mean, for all intents and purposes, a hyper potion is like always going to be a max potion for us. So essentially we have like 3 max potions. If we manage to hold on to all of them for Elite 4, that'd be really cool. I feel like having one big heal for, like, each Elite 4 member is pretty good. Just from, like, all of the Elite 4 attempts I've seen throughout, like, the year of watching Ironmon, that seems to be a pretty good ratio to have. 1 for 1. Alright, that's the last dude. That clears out Cycling Road. Alright, the ad's about to start playing as well. I will not fight any more trainers. We'll just, like, do some healing and item management, I suppose. But I'll see you all in about 3 minutes. I guess I can also throw in the whole, if you want to subscribe, you will never see ads. Get to hang out with me and all the subscribers while they're playing. But yeah, ads. Talk to some random NPCs. We can go to Safari Zone. So we don't need the Leaf Stone. Don't need the escape rope either. We don't need Poke Food anymore, so I can throw that into the PC. Get them in order of how pog they are. Too bad we found like 4 little baby potions though. And again, since we're like out just fighting these trainers, we can put in the ethers and elixirs. By the way, we have 3 and 2 and 1 elixir and 1 max elixir. And Silpho is pretty... I don't know how smaller it is trainer-wise. I know it's smaller item-wise. So, like, I don't know, like, how many if... I'll probably have to use, like, at least 1 PP item if I want to full clear it. But I don't think it should be that much of a problem. And I said right, yeah, so Fuchsia... behind the Warden's house, there's no item in Gen 1, so Fuchsia has nothing. Funny enough, Vermilion City has a hidden item in the water. So once you get served, that's like an item check there. Which isn't in Gen 1, which is... I'm pretty certain it's not in Gen 1. That's like one of those like weird little oddities. Yeah, so we'll go do the trainers over here. Also, the ads should be over. Welcome back, everyone. Didn't miss anything, like I said, just doing a little bit of item management. Critical hits. We should be getting pretty close to a level up too. Ironmon Pro. Gengar. We gotta kill my beloved Gengar. There's also no items to the east of Fuchsia City anymore. There's a TM, but that's it. So once you're past, like, the Barigi area... I'm still not too certain what that's meant to be. Like, all the fences, what that's supposed to, like, represent. But yeah, there's no items over there. Oh, level 69. If I may direct your attention to our level currently is... Nice. Hey, Destiny. Hope you're doing well, gamer with a Y. So yeah, item-wise, the only thing this route gives us is TM information. Never thought I'd be asking the game to give me ice heals, but here we are in Gen 1. That looks good. Yeah, to be honest, I'm always kind of reluctant to ever actually say Pokemon is cracked. Like, I feel like it gets overused a little bit, but like this stat spread, I would definitely say is cracked. Like, maybe a little bit less attack into HP, maybe a little less defense into HP. But otherwise, it's like a really nice Kaizomon. And like, maybe in like other gens, it would be a little like not as good because of that speed. But because Gen 1 speed is tied to your crit chance, it's actually nice to have like pretty good speed. Or to have like higher than average speed. So yeah, I'm overall pretty satisfied with this Tentacruel. We do know that Giovanni is going to give us a learnable Waterfall TM, which is going to be pretty hype. And currently we do not know what the other gym leaders give. I would probably be really happy to see Flamethrower to go over Twin Needle. Twin Needle is like really not there for anything. We just haven't really gotten like any other special moves. But that way I don't have to rely on Blizzard for like grass Pokemon. I could just like toss the Flamethrower. Keep Blizzard for things I know I've got a nuke. That's another thing too, Blizzard has 90 accuracy in Gen 1, which is really nice. Which is interesting because both Fire Blast and Fire Blast and Thunder, they have 70 accuracy. It's just Blizzard for some reason they gave the 100 to. Or the 90 to. Blastoise. Exclamation mark Thunderbolt also is a sound alert. Surprisingly enough, it's very useful for this seed. It comes up very often. Squid, we need you to not miss blizzards on Executor. Oh, now we know its moveset. So Executor has Hyper Beam, Thunder Wave, Spike Cannon, Seismic Toss. So yeah, that's why I would be happy if we get Ice Beam. I would put that over Blizzard, just so Ice Beam becomes like more reliable. Anime Con yesterday won the There were no prizes. What? You should have demanded that they give you prizes. Tell me you're a princess. And princesses get prizes. Or they burninate the city. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, dum, dum, bum, bum, bum. 11,780 packs to complete your collection. That sounds reasonable to me. The liquor. Look at that tongue. Is that not a beautiful tongue, chat? I don't get the reference. I'm afraid I don't think I do. Is it a Star Wars reference? Does General Grievous say that in the Clone Wars, maybe? A certain corrupt politician is in hot water for asking for 11,780 votes. Oh. I'm afraid I've not gotten past the mugshot memes at this point. I didn't actually look into any more details. It happened great, by the way, if you don't know. People have been making so many memes about Trump's mugshot. It's good stuff. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, just a TM. No hidden items. I think if I were to green, there's like... there'd be like 3 more hidden items here. But yeah. Sadly, it's interesting that Gen 1, I think it's like... hidden items in particular, there aren't as many. And then like in Fire Red Leaf Green, they just went really hard with adding a lot more hidden items. Oh, it's old. Okay. I probably just didn't pay attention to it because I was just like, oh, numbers aren't as interesting. Another Lapras, we love these. Like I said, I think we've seen like 15 to 20 of these. They always die to Thunderbolts, which is nice. I would actually love to see a whole bunch of Laprases in Elite Four. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't say that, because maybe they survive Thunderbolt at a higher level. All I know is that even if we have like a 15 level gap, I think was the smallest we saw, we took it out. But Lapras does have like 20 more BST than Tentacruel in this gen. Yeah, we're 436, Lapras is 4... what is it, actually? No, because I know 455 is Arcanine and Cloyster. No, Arcanine and Executor. So it's 450. It has a little bit of BST on us. And then... Tauros is the one that's just like... yeah, Tauros and Lapras, same BST. Why does the Muck look like a Flareon? It's the new poison type, Muckion. It just sounds gross to say Muckion. Hey Charles, hope you're doing well. Got an Ironmon Pro here with a Weezing. Let's do like a little bit more than half, I think. Or we crit, that works too. So this little fucker. It's still... it takes so long to get moves. Look at, like, until level 63 it just doesn't get moves. It's because I'm curious. Nah, so Tornado and Thunderbolt are just gonna do the same. To be fair, our attack is, like, non-existent. So yeah, Mewtwo, one of those Pokemon we kinda just don't want to see. Luckily, Dragonite we can just take out with Blizzard. And then Mew's also got 500 BST. I have like, was it, Dent 1. There we go, Gen 1, that's it. Yeah, so that is the tier list for Gen 1. Because it's different than everything else, because the special is all one category. Someone in Raimi's community made that for like an easy access to just look at. It's like, Kingler, for example, is the same BST as the starters. And then, like, Tentacruel has more BST than the starters in this gen. A good, like, 10 or so do, interestingly enough. And then Pokemon like Magmar and Electabuzz are kind of weaker compared to future gens as well. It's got all sorts of little things like that. Yeah, Mewtwo is the big beastie. Just like it is in future gens, too. Dewgong. This guy got 3 Pokemon. Yeah, I'll fight this guy, then go back and heal. The Charbaka. Again, exclamation point Arbok in chat to hear the cry. Y27, you're a mod, you do it. Or I will literally ban you. Another little mucky. Oh yeah, I wasn't lying. We got Arbok. Can also hit them with the Thunderbolts.
Give it a Thunderbolt!
I feel like adding that right before we did this run the other day is what manifested this Tentacruel. Came with Thunderbolt and Water Gun. And its stats are just like fucking amazing, so I was like, alright, we're gonna run this. I don't even gotta think about it. So what, we got 2 more trainers to fight. And then there's like 1 girl up there. And then that's a TM right there. So that might give us some information. Ironmon Pro with a Scyther, the Sly Dragon. Give it a Thunderbolt. Oh, that's another thing too. Pinsir has more BST than Scyther. Hey, Mew. Guess we're bound to see you again at some point. Yeah, it's like really good special on Mew. I think that's actually the first time we've actually paralyzed something with Thunderbolts. And then as per usual, it gives shit experience. Look at this guy, he's rocking a Mew and a Dragonite. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it safe and go back and heal. Yeah, actually. I missed a Thunderbolt and Rocket hideout. That's my first ever Gen 1 miss. Even got a clip of it and everything. Hanging it proudly on my refrigerator. Luckily, it wasn't at, like, a important moment. It was, like, the end of Rocket Hideout, and I pretty much didn't take any damage in there. Knock on wood, it doesn't happen when I really needed to not miss. So I got this guy, other guy. Can't see. Still lives without a level difference. Thank you for the big XP. The Genmon Golduck sprite is so tiny in Gen 1. Or I guess like yellow specifically. Alright, and we already cleared down from Lavender Town, so that's the last guy up here. Beedrill. Withdrawal, huge. This is the Rivals Ace, by the way. So, we're very lucky he didn't get, like, some super strong Pokemon. It has been living Thunderbolts, though, so I think it has, like, a lot of special. I don't think in Elite Four would be one-shotting it with Thunderbolts. Oh. It's the only trainer on this little path, and then it's a TM at the end. TM 20 in vanilla. Wheezing again. So this is gonna survive. Light screen. Oh, you're gonna end up just being like an annoying PP waster. I don't ever want to be asleep with this thing now, because it's got a lot of special, and we're weak to that Dream Eater. I'm 30. I forgot what I made my command for the Gen 1 TMs. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I don't think 30 is one of them anyway. That's 1 TMs. Okay, yeah, so 30 is a dead TM. And it is... Psywave, that's fine. We actually tried to learn Psywave upon leveling up a while back. Obviously opted to not take it. Alright, so it's all there. Safari Zone time? Let's see. So Gen 1 has one item that you surf to, but not the hidden item. Alright. So like only one hidden item in Gen 1? Hey, X Defend is not bad. Again, because of the badge boosting glitch that we can do. Or that exists, rather. TM25. X Speed, that's another one of those. Ice Heal. Okay, we're actually excited to see Ice Heal because of Gen 1 Freeze. So now I have like a reliable way to unfreeze myself. It's like the big area that's like up here that has an item in Gen 3, it's not in this gen. It's literally just like an empty patch of, like a big empty patch. It's baits. Funny. Funny game. TM19. X attack? Not excited for that. I'm gonna just go ahead and toss that one. Alright, so I am gonna miss... Oh no, there is a hidden item in here. TM8. Oh, HP up. We definitely use that. Hey yo, Beef Salt. Yeah, I got the, what's it called? The Elgato face cam a couple of months ago. So, yeah. I think it makes the lighting is like a little bit better in the camera too. Yeah, I guess you haven't been looking at my glorious face in a while. That's fine though, I don't blame you. Alright, well these are all the dead TMs anyway. Okay, Hypnosis is dead, that's fine. Rest is a dead TM, also good. Rock Throw is dead. We're not a physical attacker, so that's fine too. And Gen 1 is weird. I think we can still use the HP up, actually. Because it's not, like, as tied to, like, your levels or your IVs or something. Ah, no, it's too late. That sucks. That would actually be kind of big on his Tentacruel. Her HP is kind of low. Okay, so I do have to come back in here because we missed one item. I'm gonna just double check that's not like a TM that it was. Oh no, it's 2 items. Oh yeah, so I'll be coming back. You're agender and only been attracted to people with agender, so clearly very hetero. I feel like that's the same logic as being like, it's not gay if you're a top, because it's about not being the bottom. Almost like you're denying your homosexuality. Ding dong. So yeah, we gotta go around for the other item. Or 2 items, rather, 2. 2 of them. Polka doll. That sucks. Literally useless. Guard spec, not useless. Okay, I can't fly, so we just gotta let this go. Let's stop. Let's call us a ding dong. So yeah, that's Safari Zone. So we're going to go fight Erica next. Any Erica enjoyers in chat? When I was in high school, there was a girl named Erica who was like kind of my BFF for a bit. And then she disappeared. Quite literally. She started like dating a guy and then deleted her Facebook, and I like never heard from her again. Alright, where are we going? Oh yeah, Celadon. Wait, no, not Celadon just yet. Oh, there's the 2 guys south of Fuchsia right before the water we can fight. Was this before your transition? Sort of, I guess. We were still friends when I figured out I was non-binary, before I figured out I was a trans woman, but I didn't tell her, so it's kind of like irrelevant to her. It's like, look at his Vileplume sprite. I love it. Like, it's evil, it's in the middle of, like, a evil, villainous walking pose. It's a great sprite. Perfect. One of Chad Editor's favorite Pokemon. So all the swimmers in this seed are Trekkies. It's kind of funny, like, so in Gen 1, the way the custom names work, so, like, they don't have names. Like, they're all, like, swimmer, bug catcher, etc. They don't get custom names until Gen 2, I think. So, when I do the randomizer with the names, it just shows the trainer class. So, like, the nerds in this are just the French. So when I beat them, the little thing at the bottom there says, Varl has defeated the French. It's really funny to me. Only gym leaders in Elite 4 have the custom names. I haven't seen... Oh yeah, we've seen Wiggly. I guess we haven't seen Clefable yet? I thought we saw Clefable. I guess we didn't. Plan to buy an SDN plush, 41. Oh, hell yeah. Build up your Evolution collection. I'm down with it. Alright, time for Erica's gym. Just like in Gen 4, her gym is, like, not as tough. Just in case I might need them, I am going to take, like, I really doubt I'm going to have to use them, but just in case. Gen 1 item management is, like, so annoying. Alright, we should be good now. Oh, wait, no, she's gonna, cause the TM. I guess the gold teeth literally don't even need that. Gotta have a Vaporeon. The meme. I wish I knew someone to work at, like, Pokemon Center or something. I could just get those cheap plushies all the time. I mean, yeah, I'd say I'm a trans woman. I feel like there's not really a clear... Like, I don't think, like, there's, like, binary trans people and then non-binary trans people. I feel like there's kind of, like, more nuance to it than just, like, a clear separation. I kind of feel like since I do enjoy a more, like, masculine or androgynous presentation, I don't necessarily consider myself to be, like, a binary trans woman. I would also identify with non-binariness. To be honest, I would probably identify with it more if I thought the flag looked better. The yellow's a little bit, like, not good. I love the purple in it, though. Yeah, I guess there would be like an asterisk next to trans woman, and it's like the fine print would be not really identifying completely with binariness. I have my friend with me, right? Yeah, because you actually need cut for this gym. Alright, Eric time. Weebs. Says the person who loves Danganronpa. Seeking these nuts. Yeah, exactly. Like, I guess if the idea is, like, do I feel, like, 100% woman when it comes to my gender? The answer is, like, no. But, like, I also am a trans woman, so it's like, there is, like, non-bininess that's in the mixture, the smoothie of my gender. Your favorite Kyoko and Junko are perfection. Alright, go into the corner, Michael. Yeah, see, like, that's another thing for me, is that I'm not really interested in any surgeries. If I did anything, it would be like... What? I don't think so. I mean, maybe like the facial surgery thingy? Maybe like that a little bit? As far as like anything bigger than that, I'm like, nah, I'm good. You saw Junko and Ibuki cosplays at the con? You know, I've been wondering, like, how do cosplayers do, like, Ibuki's hair? Like, the way they've got, like, she's got those, like, horn things? Because, like, I think that's supposed to be, like, her hair. And I always wonder, like, how exactly that like, works. Like, does Ibuki tie it up? Does she use, like, a can of hairspray every morning? It's the same thing that Jolene from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure does with her hair. I'm, like, fascinated by it. Oh, it got annoyed? I don't know, that's a little, like, iffy to me. But there's also, like, I know there's, like, no shortage of stories of, like, people that are, like, together, or they're married and one person transitions, and it becomes, like, awkward because the other person doesn't, like, accept it fully or something like that. I've known people where, like, their partners, like, fully embrace it. I've known others where they end up breaking up because of it. But it's definitely kind of unfortunate. Despair Girl? Pog? The grass one easily raised come from? I want to save PP, so I'm gonna try doing a water gun. Maybe it's like an in-game, like, thing, you know? like the idea of raising the grass type Pokemon because they're more low maintenance, I guess, than like a Pokemon that's a big ball of fire or something. Kind of like how if you were like just a regular old person, raising an Eevee is probably easier than raising a Muck. It's like little, you know, cat, fox-like Pokemon versus caring for a giant living pile of sludge. The former is kind of easier to maintain in a humble little house or apartments. Hey Jojo, welcome in. Oh cool, Nightshade, definitely, that would happen. Well, we found a Nightshade Pokemon I was talking about, we haven't seen it yet. Unfortunately, I do have to work today, so the plan is just to get us parked outside of Silph.Co, and then finish this up tomorrow. If I didn't have to work, then yeah, I would just like power through this in one stream. You'd be allergic to grass Pokemon. I'd be allergic to, actually no, I'm not like super allergic to cats anymore. Hivehead wants to fight. It's a Charbaka. Exclamation point Arbok in chat. You need food? Do it. I mean, we're in Erica's gym, so... You know Erica is easy. Fearow, also easy. In Gen 1, they can't add additional Pokemon to boss trainers, so she just has 3 like in vanilla. Slowbro, easy team. Easy, Erica. Let's go. Oh, yeah, one of Sphinx Cats? That sounds awesome.
Give it a thunderbolt.
I also know, I think it's, I want to say it's like a Norwegian forest cat, I think, is, like, also doesn't have, like, the thing in their saliva as much that makes people allergic to it. So that's another thing that some people with allergies look into. But they are, like, kind of expensive. Alright, TM21. High jump kick. Not able. So, like, another gym leader gave us rolling kick, and this Tentacruel tried to learn, like, every... I think submission is the only fighting move at this point that we, like, were not able to learn. Or, like, we didn't get, like, somehow. It's, like, really funny. Okay, Erika down. Okay, Koga is a lot tougher. So Koga's a bit scary. Oh yeah, like, if you actually bought, like, yeah, like, if you buy a wig, then all that stuff kind of comes, like, pre-done, right? Like, if you buy a Hajime wig, it's gonna have the Thunderbolt on it. Yeah, so we're all healed up. Let's, head on in. Yeah, so Koga doesn't do the thing where he's, like, hidden. It's not like fakers. Koga-D's. Koga-D's nuts. Actually, Charles, Brady made a patch for that not too long ago to scale it up like they do in the other Ironmon games. Because, yeah, otherwise that would not exist. And it was, like, kind of weird. So that's been fixed thanks to that. 1600? Ooh, yeah. I didn't know that the Sphinx cats are that expensive. Thank you for the good luck, Aurora. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think Koga's ace is going to be like about our level, which is scary. Hopefully some easy Pokemons, though. When as Makise Kirisu. I still need to watch Steins Gate. That is on my list of things to see, though. Hey, Suits, thank you for the good luck. I do unfortunately have to split this stream into, like this last bit of the game into 2 streams. So the plan for today is to get us to Outside Silpho and then finish up tomorrow. Tangela again? Oh? Big brain play? Did he do that for Explosion? Or we're gonna one-shot anyway. I just stream at work. I wish. They'll tell customers, like, hold on, I'm in the gym right now. Can't talk. We know it survives water gun, so Blizzard gets us out of here. We got 2 more trainers and then Koga. We'll see if we can just get away with 2 water guns here, maybe. Yes, he used water gun, not smart AI. Alright, now we gotta use, like, Ether or something on Blizzard. Maybe it's got a low special. Alright, Acid Armor is fine. Maybe I've been a crit the first time. Yeah, like, I've heard very good things about Steins Gate, so I would definitely want to watch it at some point. I also want to watch Evangelion at some point. Just because I want to understand why everyone, like, makes memes and also, like, discourses about it. I think we should kill this. Need to get the blizzards back at any rate. Sleep powder? This Persian is annoying. Well, doesn't do too much damage to us. Right? This is the part where we can just use some potions. Gen 1 just has the text wrong, that's it. Statement like if you use Razor Leaf against Gyarados, it says not very effective, but it is actually neutral. Damn, Tentacruel loves sleeping. Really gonna get 2 in a row? Gen 1 sleep, love it. I'll say dubs, hope you're doing well today. And thank you for the good luck. Oh, I didn't say good luck. Wow. I know you're saying it in spirit though. Yeah, I've not really watched as much anime to be honest. I think like I want to say I've seen maybe like 15 at the most. Let's even get away with healing on a Wiggly. Okay, good. Yeah, there's a lot of jank. Also, stuff like Poison and Bug are weak to each other. That's another, like, jank thing as well. Oh, thank God we crit. Arcanine is a problem Pokemon in this seed. It's got, like, Thunderbolt and Confusion, and decent special. If we did not crit there, we would not have lived. Or, I mean, we wouldn't have one-shot it. Alright, Koga time. It's Miko. Did not want to see this guy again. Yeah, we don't even like have a way to fix this. Interesting. Maybe I got rid of Solar Beam. Nope. Good thing we have a whole bunch of heals, I guess. Yeah, Gen 1 sleep, you don't wake up from- you, wake up, and then that's your turn. The crit sucks a lot. Gotta use a big heal here. 75 accuracy, by the way.
Oh no!
Wake up, Squits. The tracker doesn't go down. I think it used like, what, 6 or something in that fight. I don't know what this looks like, so I'm going to potion here. Sand attack. It's got Solar Beam too. I think it's got some bad special though. Oh no, it's Razor Wind, never mind. Nice level, by the way. Bug Trio. Dude, what is with all the sleep powders? Oh no, Constricts. Okay, it does like no damage to us. Can't heal Confusion in Gen 1. I just think getting rid of that made sense there. Yeah, geez, his ace is going to be the same level as you in yellow. Okay, Absorb is fine. I guess I didn't need to use that potion, but we had to be. I wanted to be safe there. I think Gen 2 maybe introduces, like, the berries for it, I want to say. Okay, we had to use a lot of our items to get through Koga there. Sing. No, thank you. Let's have a full Hyper, Max, and Soda Pop, at least. Here, so his ace is 43. And Blaine's is 47, but we'll have more levels at that point. That was just like a really crappy team to have to go up against. Alright, but now we can get Surf, and we get a decent amount of item checks now. Because we can do Seafoam Islands, which I'm pretty sure has some items in it, the power plants, the mansion as well. I'm going to run and go to the bathroom. Also, we were snoozing ads a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and let those play. So I'll see you all in like 5 or so minutes. See you then. gamers, I'm back. I also lied to you, and I ate a little bit of lunch as well, real quick. So yeah, that kind of sucked. At least we don't have to use, like, literally all of our items. But yeah. Anyway, let's get some teats. I actually wonder if, like, it makes sense to do Silk... I don't know, maybe like in Gen 1 doing Silco before Koga, right? Or I don't know if, like, the guy is still blocking you or not. I mean, it's probably still blocking you. Just want to peek on this map real quick. I like how the rival, okay, on his map, the rival just says Text 9. That doesn't help for what I'm looking for. Yeah, because Giovanni's Ace is level 41 vanilla, so it's weaker than whatever Koga's Pokemon is. Alright, yeah, at any rate. Go give this guy his teeth, we get strength. Mr. Warden. X defend. There's also one item in the Safari Zone we can grab. So yeah, like, X items, they basically set up everything the way that the badge boosts are kind of busted. So seeing, like, any of them, sans, I guess, like, the attack one is actually nice. Like, if I see a Mon I think I could maybe set up on, I can, like, use an X item, and then, like, everything will get a nice boost from it. Alright, we got 2 burn heals. Oh right, we can't fly away. In other gens, you can just straight up fly out of the Safari Zone, but you can't in Gen 1. Which is weird, it makes you wonder, like... In Gen 1, like, did they decide to change that in later gens? Or did they screw it up in Gen 1 and make it so you can't do that? There's also, now we got a hidden item we can grab over here on our way to Victory Road. Then we got the trainer by Cerulean to go fight. Looks like a couple of little item checks here and there. Oh yeah, and I think Dream Eater is like a like I don't think there's a guy that teaches it to you. I think it's just sitting there as a TM in Viridian. So we can like go grab that too. Let's save too. Let's go saving's nice. So I got hidden item on the water right here. Nuggets. Useless item. Let's head back to Viridian. Also, go ahead and throw a surf into our PC too. Don't need that no more. So I think I'm right. In Gen 1, it's like a TM sitting over here. Oh no, it is a dude. Why do I think in Gen 1 it's like a TM? Or does it maybe he gives you the TM actually? Yeah, that's what it is. He gives you a TM instead of just teaching you a move. Yeah, 45 is not one of the remaining ones. Or 42 is not. We can learn it. Alright, well, Rage is a dead TM. Fine by us, we're not a physical attacker anyway. Alright, Cerulean. I do like that they expanded in Gen 1 so you can just like ride your bike all the way up. And this guy go like back and forth, weave around. Oh, I never fought this guy? Well, we're about to destroy him. It's got like level 20 Pokemon. O7s for Omastar. Huge Thunderbolts. Damn, that kind of sucks. 2 Pokemon that we definitely could have one-shot, and they gave good experience. I mean, not that it matters. It's not like that little bit of experience would matter too much, I don't think. Something about the Gen 1 surf music I just really like. So we got this lady over here. Oh yeah, right, Vermilion City too, there's a one item. So it's funny to think that Persian is like a problem Pokemon. Especially in Gen 1, because it's fairly low on the BST. I think it's like 320 or something. 375. But yeah, now we know that that's a Pokemon we kind of don't want to see again. Gen 1 Sleep is just so rough. Yeah, so I could just like do Vermilion City now and grab that. So it's like down over here. Ultra Ball! I'll be honest, I almost forgot that like you can get Pokeballs like that because we haven't been seeing them. So again, Gen 3 I would find Pokeballs like all the time. I suppose also, to be fair, you also have like all the specialty balls as well you can run into. Like, you know, Luxury Ball, Night Ball, Timer Balls, and all those. So there's just more in the potential pool. I like this sprite too, like, it's like some sort of like water cat thing, I feel like. The like Gen 1 surfing Pokemon thing. Like, I think it's supposed to sort of look like a dugong. I think that's like what they're going for. Backseater. I like just saying, this map just... Like, it doesn't tell you the items, it just shows all of them. I know some of them are wild Pokemon. I guess I'm just gonna check them all to be safe. Also, if you want to guess what the Zapdos is going to be, I will gift you a sub, or gift the sub to the channel if you're already subscribed. It can be anything from Gen 1. And if it's something that's not from Gen 1, I'm gonna be afraid, because that shouldn't happen. Max Ether. Okay, so we get back to Max Ether I had to use. That's nice. Cannot be upset about that. Pinsir, Kingler, Vanilla Zapdos, Growlithe. Oh, I don't think we've seen like a single Golem in this entire seed. That's a shame because we can probably just one-shot them. No, it's for the Zapdos. These are just like Electrodes and Voltorbs and Vanilla. It's a Ghastly? Gaslighter. Yeah, the Zapdos, that's the birdie at the end. Firestone, ooh. Koga had a Persian with Sleep Powder and Solar Beam. It was really annoying. I ended up having to use, like, a lot of my heals. I only had to drop one big Hyper Potion. We still have a Hyper, a Full Restore, and a Max Potion, though. But yeah, we did have to exhaust some resources. Alright, so I guess all the ones here that just say text on this map are not items. Alright, down here is a TM. TM 35 is not one of our last ones. Smog is dead. Damn, Noah stabs Smog for us. The Tentacruel actually did have Smog at some point, believe it or not. Alright, so both of these are not items. This one over here is another TM. TM 12, not a Gym Leader TM. Alright, misses a dead TM. I'm really hoping that, like, Fire Punch or Flamethrower is going to be on someone. Giovanni has a learnable Waterfall for us, though. So there's a nice little upgrade for the Elite Four. Hey, gotta heal. I used up all of my small potions on Koga. Calcium. Why couldn't we find that earlier? So the HP up didn't work. I'm gonna guess the calcium isn't gonna work anymore. Yeah. Sad. We did get to use an HP up and 2 Carbos on this Tentacruel, though. So you're non-item. Nope, you're bizzed. Alright, there's one hidden item and then the Zapdos. So again, final moment to get in a guess for what the Zapdos is.
And Pearl!
There. Oh, full restore. Hell yeah. Okay, we got 2 full restores. Thanks for the follow too, by the way. Appreciate it. Gayao. It is a Diglett. Interesting. So, like, the Snorlaxes don't have a cry, but I guess the birds do in Gen 1. Alright. That is the power plants. Okay, just because I'm curious. I know the guy in Celadon that you surf to is going to give you, he gives you like a TM, which is just like more information. Yeah, so 2 full restores, a hyper, and a max. If we can keep that for the Elite Four, that would be great. In Gen 1, it's next to Cycling Road and, like, the route from Lavender to Fuchsia City. So you can get 2 of them. And this guy complains about, like, Grimers in his water or something. 41. Also not Gym Leader TM. Okay, Stomp is a dead TM, that's fine. We're not a physical attacker. Alright, so I guess after this... ocean grinding time. And the ocean, unfortunately, does not have items in this gen. I go here, we can go to Palatown. And again, just to let folks know, since I do have to work today, I have to cut the stream into half. So the plan is to get us prepared to go into Silphco, and then save that for tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'll finish this up. Or dine away there. One or the other, hopefully the former. So my favorite Pokemon are tied between 2, Gengar and Shaman. They are my 2 favorite Pokemon. And what about yourself? What is everyone's favorite Pokemon? Feels like an appropriate question to ask in a Pokemon stream. Spheel's a very good choice. Caesar is like one of my top 5s as well. Tentacruel is one of my favorites as well. And I can show you over here. I have like a little wall of plushes. So there is a Shaman, a Gengar, my Fire Red Leaf Green Wind Porygon 2, and Emerald Wind Espeon. So my plan is every time I win like a category of Kaizo, so to speak. So like yellow is his own category, and then red and blue are considered like the same for that purpose. I'm gonna get a plush of it and throw it over onto the winner wall for the first 3 gens. So an excuse to go and finally get a Tentacruel plush would be very nice. I would happily throw that on over there. Like, now, why couldn't we have seen these Pokemon on Koga? Actually, while I'm here, I want to take a look. Where's Sabrina? Sabrina's ace is level 43. Oh, so same as Koga's, actually. Okay, I was just curious. Yeah, so between all this grinding we're doing, Sabrina's gym shouldn't be as scary then. We still don't have, like, a huge level advantage. Don't think so, anyway. I'm not, like, super certain how the levels look in Gen 1, since it's different than, Fire Leaf Green. Adds, like, more trainers and stuff. This map I'm using probably isn't accurate, because this is for red and blue, and yellow's different. Because the thing they did for yellow is all the gym leaders have the same Pokemon as they do in the anime. That's like what they're going for. So like Surge only has a Raichu and Vanilla. And then Misty just has a Staryu and a Starmie. And Gen 1 Kaizo, Ironmon, like the randomizer, it can't add Pokemon to boss trainers like it does for other gens. So like, Surge just has like 1 Pokemon to fight. That's why Koga just had like his 4 Pokemon. The Elite 4 members as well, they should all be 5, and the champion has 6. So there's 4 less Pokemon you gotta fight there. Seadra? Give that a Thunderbolt. Teleport. Whoa. Scary Jolteon. I wonder if, like, Gen 1 AI sees that like a status move like it does for Splash and stuff. So it's like, oh yeah, teleport. Or no, it's a psychic move. So Gen 1 might... Like, this isn't smart AI, but I wonder if smart AI sees it's a psychic move and then tries to use that against me. Amnesia, can we have that? I don't know what its other move is or what it's gonna lose at 53, but it's possible Weezing can't do anything to us. Alright, so this girl here has a level 37, but it's gonna be like bumped up just one Pokemon. Another Muck. Level 77. And then these two are the last trainers here. Nice crits. Kabutops. Oh, teleporting Jolteon's back. The teleporting Jolteon just keeps on coming. Look at that SpongeBob meme. How many times gotta teach you this lesson, old man? Oh, hello. That's not good. What the fuck? That did 98. Hold up. Twice in a row, really? Fucking hey, I gotta use a full restore on that. Is this kind of like smart AI? That's so weird to use that multiple times in a row. Oh, there goes that full restore we picked up. Alright, well, fuck, Jolteon. Watching SpongeBob right now. Instead of giving me your undivided attention, shaking my SMH. Alright, it's fine. We're gonna find a whole bunch of heals here coming up. Got like 20 full restores that are gonna be coming up. It's gonna be huge. See, it's all part of the story. Because a win wouldn't feel as cool if there weren't some close calls, you know? Alright, listen, little shit. Jolteon was being such a homie up until now. It is no longer a homie. Yeah, if it's doing that much damage, yeah, so Jolteon now, we definitely don't want to see in the Elite Four. Like, Jolteon's a problem, Persian's a problem now. See here, and there's a little platform. And this grinding, you're supposed to be kind of just moving along here. Shouldn't be dropping full restores. Alright, got a little platform with this guy on it. Kinda wish we had that waterfall now, instead of having to wait till after Giovanni. Yeah, last we saw Clefable went down to that Thunderbolts. Like level 30 and like... yeah, it's pretty much like the same level as they're on the other side too. Hey Kirby, hope you're doing well. Jinx, I haven't seen you in a long time. And you're dead. And I think you want to enter from the left side, right? Yeah. See if I'm just like weird like that. Worn out to the stream. Yeah, streaming does do that to you.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Wait, why am I flying? Wait, why am I flying? I meant to, like, surf. Hey, Crack, thank you for the follow. Hey, yo, got a lig sub in chat. It's a lig pog for me. Also, Kirby, why were you ripping open a controller? I feel like there's a story there to tell, and I want to know about it. No, 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 go away, Jolteon. You little shitter. Let's get this move. So it probably has Thunder Punch at higher levels. That sucks. Jolteon just became like a big enemy of the stream. Spare without context. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Right, Juice, we were just giving this thing blizzards. I saw 50s, yeah, this goes down. I kinda wish his Tentacruel was speedier so he'd be getting more crits. Oh, there we go, game answered me. But not now, like, against, like, Arcanines and Jolteons, I want to see them crits. Alright, I'll take a look at it later. Which, if you're not in my Discord, !Discord, can hang out with me and everyone else outside of the stream. It's a cool place to hang out. We can talk about Danganronpa and Pokemon. You can see pictures of my roommate's cats that I do post in there as well. And stream-wise, also, that's where I post, like, if I'm like gonna go live on a day I typically don't, like on the weekends, I'll like keep people posted on there as well. Oh yeah, food pictures as well, food pictures. I'm actually gonna be making a shepherd's pie for my roommates and myself on Wednesday. So there'd be a picture of food going up on there. It looks great too, trust me, you don't want to miss it. It's like it's faster to just run down here than try the menu over to the bike. Funny enough. So I just followed this person, right? No, I didn't. Alright, I fought the other person. You want a beef Wellington? Honestly, scallops, watching Hell's Kitchen is why I finally ended up trying scallops from the place. Like, I never really had, like, an interest, but then seeing it be, like, this staple all the time on Hell's Kitchen made me go, like, yo, Gen 1 miss? Let's go. But yeah, that made me want to actually go and finally try them. I like them. Don't know if I really want to get them regular, though. They're kind of expensive. Funny enough, that's 2 Thunderbolt misses that were my Gen 1 miss. Anyway, again, just to be safe. Because apparently the trainers down here love to have those goddamn Jolteons on them. And they're a problem. Repel up. But, like, I do also feel like, I don't know, like, a lot of those, like, really expensive foods, I almost feel like they're not going to be worth it, you know? Like, I feel like I would order them, I would eat them, they would taste good, and then afterwards I'd be like, wow, I just spent $35 on one meal. Why? Definitely better than buying that, like, when rich people buy stuff and they, like, put shaved gold onto it. Like, okay. Spend, like, $200, have, like, a little piece of beef with a bunch of shredded gold on top of it. Great decision right there. There we go. More Lapras, please. Lapras keeps going down to 1 hit. $30. Let's see, like, you don't even remember the name of it, just like a salmon thing. I think those scallops are probably like the most expensive thing I've ever gotten at a restaurant. Because honestly, like, a lot of times, I'm good with just getting, like, a burger or, like, chicken strips. Or, like, a pasta dish or something. I don't gotta go for, like, some fancy lamb on the bone or whatever. boned lamb with some rare spice from the depths of Cambodia, whatever. Whatever goes for rich people food. Stolen from a temple by Indiana Jones. On the meat bone. Bone on meat the. I wish I could experience Danganronpa for the first time again. It's all sorts of things like that. I wish I could just like zap my memory of them away so I can play through them again, or like watch them again too. Like if I could watch the first Saw movie without knowing what the twist was going to be, that would be really cool. Vileplume. Look at that evil sprites. Pure malice. Seeking these nuts. You got to do that with Saul. Nice. I know at some point I stopped keeping up with Saul. I don't remember I think it was the one where where it's like the group like goes into like the house or something. And I think one of the traps is there's like a pit full of needles or something like that. I think that was the last Saw movie that I ever watched. It was probably like 4, I'd say, like Saw 4. Okay, I probably saw another one then. No, Jolteon, go away. See, do that, teleport, go away. I took no damage. I go fight no trainer. Yeah, like I know there's like another one. I know I've definitely seen more than 2 Saw movies. And I'm just like misremembering the order. No, like, isn't there a Saw movie where, like, throughout the whole movie, they think that, like, Jigsaw is dead, but then that turns out to, like, not be the case? Because I feel like I saw that one. And there's, like, a police guy involved in it, too. Yeah, maybe that wasn't a Saw, maybe that was just called Jigsaw. The one with the surgery. Oh, what, did I just straight up miss 2 of them? What a Jigsaw. Because if anything, like, at the very least, like, any Saw movie after, like, 2017... Okay, there we go, yeah, it came out 2017, I was gonna say. Because, like, 2017 was the last time I stopped going to movie theaters regularly. Like, prior to that, me and my father would go to the movies, like, every Wednesday. So, like, that's the year where, like, I stopped going to movies regularly, so I would just, like, see them rarely, or I would go wait till like online or on Netflix or something. Yeah, the deep meaning behind Saw. It's true though. Also, our special attack is somewhat nice. I just know it was always kind of like a cool tradition, because Saw movies, I'm pretty sure they always came out like in October, so you'd see them like on or near Halloween. And it was like, oh yeah, it's October, time for the yearly Saw movie. Oh, not yearly, but you know what I mean. Isn't that like a whole thing with like Saw X, like it's coming out like next month or something? It's like not an October release for some reason. I see, I fought that guy, and not this guy over here. Also, the ad's about to start playing. I'm just gonna let them play while I torture myself looking at this map of Seafoam Islands. So you won't be missing anything, just a couple of item checks. I'll see you all in a few minutes then. Oh, right, there's a trainer here too. Don't worry, this guy's gonna be easy. Yeah, it's just a PNSR. Dude, why do you have vanilla sleep powder? There we go, now we wake up. That could be in his final moveset too. Alright, got boulders to move. I bet there's like basically no items in here too, to be honest. Alright, if we go down here... For that boulder... Oh, this is for like the boulder I drop here. Ice Heal. Ice Heal in Seafoam. Great Ball, use this item. Also, welcome back from the ads, gamers. Oh yeah, I come back from the other side to get that, I guess. Do I even, like, need to do that, though? Like, some of the stuff I don't even have to, like, it just need to do it for, like, Articuno. Let's, like, stop the flow there. So I think if I try to surf here, like, this currents... Yeah. There we go. Takes me here, and here's an item. Alright, it's a max elixir. And that is the last item. Yeah, I've got that, got that, got that. We got that. I have an escape rope, right? Or did I toss it? Of course I tossed it. Give it up for Seafoam. Alright, this one does not take us out. All these are just like a couple of item checks. Found a max elixir though, so at least this time it wasn't like useless to come here. Okay, Seafoam done with. Should be mansion time then. Yeah, mansion time. Do a little bit of healing and then head on in. Just going to deposit a few things I know I'm not going to be using in here. Just in case I end up finding like a bunch of items I want to take out that we don't already have. Alright, repels. Snorlax. Used to be the enemy of the stream. Ice Heal. Alright, we're good on Ice Heals now. The game can stop giving me those. We got 3 of them. Ooh, full restore. Megapog. Damn, it sucks we had to use the full restore earlier. We would have 3 right now, which would be great. But you know, I'm not going to complain about having 2. It's better than having none. There aren't as many trainers as there are in Gen 3, I don't think, but there's still a couple. Magmar here. I think that's like vanilla. Nice Crite. And Vaporeon. I brought one. Got a trainer here and 2 items. Alright, Pokédoll, uses item. And Nugget, also useless. Seven. That's gonna need a blizzard, I think. Garspec? Okay, we got 2 of those. Like how the text there is like, a secret switch, press it. Who wouldn't? Yeah, just casually pressing secret switches that you see. Another Ice Heal. Why couldn't this have been on that Vaporeon run that died? The one where I, like, actually needed an Ice Heal. Air Nomad sent out an Executor. So Ethan still has an unknown move. Alright, light screen's fine. And a Vileplume. And it looks like going here just does nothing. Yeah, they're like literally steps to nothing. There's not even a hidden item there. I'm really glad that Miracle doesn't exist in Gen 1. So that would just be super frustrating to have to deal with. Thunderstone. TM5, pretty sure it's not a gym leader TM. Alright, Soft Boiled is dead, that's good. Who wouldn't? Bum, 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 bum. No! Good, get out of here, Jolteon. Don't like you. I like you, Gengar. You're fun to kill. You don't hurt me. Not yet, anyway. Oh, so you gotta... Okay, we already marked high HP on Gengar. Alright, got an item over here. Great Ball. Alright, so there's 2 more items in here, and then the secret key that we need. Also, last trainer. Air Nomad with that Tentacruel. We actually know it's a moveset because saw it on Koga. It's annoying, actually, to be honest. Sand attack lowers our accuracy, sleep power boosts us to sleep, we can get confused. At least water gun one-shots it. Whenever we get waterfall after Giovanni, that's gonna one-shot it too. Sleeper repel. Might as well use it. PM03. Gust. For sure that's not a Gen 1 or Gen Leader TM. Not 1 TMs. No, this is just not working. But yeah, no, it's 46 and 38 we're looking for. Because we know Giovanni's, and that's Waterfall. Pokeball, yeah. Alright, that is the mansion. Alright, I forgot. Gotta go back here and click the button. I've gotta click the button here again. Bit more annoying than Gen 1. Alright, so next up we go to Celadon. And we gotta buy a drink so we can give it to a guard, and then we can get into Saffron. Then I think we'll do the dojo, and after that I will call the stream since I have to work today. Also, just because I don't know how, like, talking to the guard works, I'm gonna throw that into the PC, just so I don't accidentally, like, give it to him. I guess I could just, like, bought, like, the same one, and that would have been fine, too. In Gen 3, they make it so you just go to the lady and get the tea and give it to the guard. I'm pretty certain I remember, like, you did, like, I don't think it was as obvious what you were supposed to do to get into Saffron. I think you were just supposed to, like, explore and then figure out there was, like, a roof here and you could buy a drink. Yeah, it's like, she wants, like, she gives you, like, TMs if you get her a drink. It'd be faster to just do the steps. Yeah, it's like, I'm not sure what happens if you have, like, multiple drinks. So I didn't want to just, like, take, like, a better one that I had. So, yeah, there's Silphco all opened up. So you're still in front of that house, yeah. This guy has a TM, so we have, like, more information. So TM 29. Focus energy. It's actually bad in this gen. Because in this gen, it makes it so you have a lower crit chance. Yeah, so we're going to, we're just going to do the, that's a focus center. So we're just going to do the dojo, then that's going to be it for today. And then we'll have done everything and be ready for Silphco tomorrow. And then we'll fight Blaine, Sabrina, Giovanni, and then head into the Elite Four. That's the plan anyway. Just in case I might need it, I'm gonna grab that heal back. Let's also grab these too. I'm probably gonna like throw them back in before we go into Silphco, but yeah, so we're all healed up. Guys, aces 37. Yeah, so they're like significantly weaker. Oh, then like Koga, for example. Fire Lord with the Venusaur. Who we now know is annoying because it has Sleep Powder. Level 81, Pog. Omi Star. Gonna give it the Thunderbolt. That third guy there has like one high-level Pokemon, so I'm just gonna save him for last. Dragonite. Another Venusaur. Starbaka. Thank you. So yeah, this guy's got one Pokemon. So Weezing. Oh, so this one actually has the final moveset. It's definitely going to survive one Thunderbolt. Still, alright, still has Dream Eater. It'll be really nice if Weezing just doesn't have any moves on his final moveset. That way if we ever see it like on Elite 4, we can like set up X specials and stuff. Alright, we got a Slasher. Right, it doesn't work for faster, right? Yeah. So that's just never going to work on us. I think we're always going to have to speed Sand Slash. Because whatever it's made out of, it has a lot of special if it's surviving, like, Stab Water Gun. Oh, wow. Oh, right, we already marked it from earlier. I guess when I saw it, like, at lower levels, it was Living Thunderbolts. Alright, easy dojo. Alright, we can either take Gyarados, the hard-kicking Gyarados, or the piston-punching Wigglytuff. Nice choices. Yeah, so that is where we're gonna call it for today. I do want to take a look, like, real quick in Silpco on my map here. How many items are we... So yeah, there are, like, significantly less trainers than there are in Gen 1. Yeah, let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. I think a couple are like TMs too. It's probably like 12 items in Silco. So, I mean, decent chance to find at least like one super potion or better. That would be hoping for the best in Silco then. Alright, but again, thank everybody for coming by and watching and hanging out. I do appreciate that a ton. I'm gonna go find someone to throw a little raid on over to.